Hello record nerds of the internet. It is that time of the month again where I go through all the records I bought this month and the records I sold. Let's do it.
Six in the morning.
So, first things first, I need to tell you that last month I didn't do one of these videos because I didn't buy any records last month at all. Amazing.
Hip hip! Boo! Hip hip! Boo! Hip hip! Boo! Hip hip!
Boo! You stink!
Now I have to say, I bought so many records the month before, I forgot two of them. So we're going to start with that first. I bought Bauhaus Mask. And you might notice that this has one of the worst album covers I have ever seen. This looks like it would have been drawn by my son when he was 8 and really into Five Nights at Freddy's. But this is actually drawn by a grown-ass man, none other than Daniel Ash, the guitar player of the Bauhaus, and he would later go on to front Love and Rockets. Incredible. This record's okay. It's not my favorite. I prefer the earlier stuff better than this, but it's all right. And then another record I bought, it's actually a set of records. It's 2 records in one, is this. MIA, Notes from the Underground, and After the Fact. MIA was a band from Nevada, maybe? And then they ended up in California. And so they put out 4 records, a split with a band called Genocide. They did an album on Alternative Tentacles called
2,000 years later.
Murder in a Foreign Place. They did this one, and then they did After the Fact. This was it on National Trust Records originally? So this is a pretty nice set in that this is silk screened. It opens up, and then this is on this sort of clear with white streaks colored vinyl. And then it has this insert and then a lyric sheet as well. And then also included in the set, as I said, was After the Fact. This originally came out on Flipside Records. And so this, as you can see, has a die cut cover, so that's pretty awesome. And then it has a lyric sheet as well. It is on this yellow color vinyl. So these aren't the best records from MIA, but I thought the packaging was so cool that I had to buy them. I actually already own After the Fact, the version that came out on Flipside, and like I said, I thought that the packaging was so cool it was worth buying, and I will sell the... Holy cow. I will sell the OG version. It also comes with a booklet. So I think MIA is probably best known for members going on to be in a band called Big Drill Car.
Just heard her dog. The jasmine vines won't take and the shower drains on the clog.
And then we'll get into records I actually bought this month. I bought Samhain Initium. And you might be like, whoa, $34 for Samhain Initium. That's a good deal. Sealed? No way. Well, this is a bootleg. And I bought this to compare to my original for Halloween festivities. A little bit of October fun. I haven't opened this yet, so I'm kind of interested to see. How good of a bootleg is this? Does this include the lyric sheet or not? I don't know. So we'll do a little preview.
Thousands of tears later.
Boo. No lyric sheet. It is on green vinyl. These labels look very correct. And I always harp on the fact that a lot of these reissues, and this isn't even a real reissue, this is a bootleg, have really bad scans of the artwork. This actually doesn't look that bad. But we'll see when I compare it head to head with the actual OG version. It would have been really cool if it came with an insert, I have to say. So if you want to see me review the bootleg against the original, like and subscribe. I mean, I guess you have to subscribe. You don't have to like, but I would appreciate likes because I like to be liked. And what else did I buy? I bought this. Cosmic Funk by Lonnie Liston Smith and the Cosmic Echoes. I like the music on this. I got this from the Real Gone Music annual sale. The vocals I don't love, but the music is pretty cool enough to the point where I can ignore the vocals I don't dig so much. And then I picked up Antarctica. This is the full-length 8103, which is, I believe that's how long this is, 81 minutes and 3 seconds. They also had an EP that remains never pressed on vinyl that I think was like 20-something, I don't know, had a naming convention similar to this where it was the length of time. And this is on a record label called Solid Brass. And here is the hype sticker. And it is on white vinyl, which I'm sure you've seen 100,000 times, so I won't bother showing you that. There is an insert. And this is cool. This you've probably never heard of before, but it is sort of electronic indie rock. And if you're into that sort of thing, or if that sounds interesting to you, check that out. I think you'll enjoy it. Then finally, like everyone, I bought the Pharaoh Sanders Pharaoh box set reissue. And this has been opened 1,000 times, but I'm going to open it too, because I have a couple of complaints. Not many, because it's it's a fantastic box set, so I don't have too many complaints. But like, so it has this that looks sort of like photographs that are all really blurry, and then but they're not really on photo stock. They're on this heavy cardstock. I mean, it's glossy, which is kind of cool, but I wish it was actually on photo paper. I think that would have been better than the approximation of photo paper. And then it has a mock-up of a show in, I don't know, some country. And then a mock newspaper clipping that actually has something on the other side. And as you can see, they kind of cut it so that it looks crappy, so it would be like something someone actually did. And then this, and then another photo, but again, it's not actually on photo stock. It's on just a heavier card stock. And then also, they have this sort of fake contact sheet, also not on real photo paper. And then this is kind of cool, this poster. And then a very large booklet. And then the actual record, which is like on a nice matte cardboard, and then this, finally, we have a live album. But all in all, this is a fantastic set. It was like $55, which isn't a bad price considering you can spend $50 on one record a lot of the times. And then this has like this embossed sort of texture to it, like all of the tree and stuff is embossed. And I got this and this from Out There Records in Buffalo, New York. You should go there if you're ever in Buffalo, New York and you want to buy records. They have them. And then for what I sold this month, I sold the Beastie Boys Ill Communication box set. I will picture here, if I can find a picture. And I got $250 for it. I'm sure it's going to be reissued eventually, and I probably won't buy it based on the fact that the Check Your Head box set sounded so bad. I used to have all three of the box sets that they put out, the Check Your Head, the Ill Communication, and the Hello Nasty one, which they just reissued, which is what makes me assume that they're going to reissue Ill Communication as well. I will not be buying that either. I'm going to hope that Vinyl Me Please puts out a all analog pressing of that too. That would sound fantastic. And that's all I got. Keep your eye out for that Samhain video where I compare the OG and the bootleg. And I don't know, send me money. Thanks.